Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims Was Build video. And today I am creating this Ravenwood starter home. Again, completely enjoying the building aspects of this pack. This one was a little bit difficult for me, just because I've never had to use money as a constraint within The Sims, just because in real life I'm constantly using money as a restraint. So in The Sims it's really somewhere I can just go off and do whatever. So really, this felt more of like a almost building challenge as it was making a starter home, just because it was so difficult to remain in the constraints of it being a starter home price. And even when I finished it, when I finished making my sim to go into the house, it was saying that it was like 20,226, even though I tried to maintain it under 19,000. So then I had to end up changing all of the wall items and stuff like that, so I can use less of the actual Life and Death expansion pack, which is actually so crazy. Like, I understand it, just because a lot of the stuff does look luxurious, but it's so expensive. But this is not a complaint. This is not a complaint. I strive for more expensive items within The Sims. Specifically within like Gothic items and stuff like that. So in my next build, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna build because I could just change it, but I do one of these days want to make like a more higher end kind of build, because I've done like moderates, like I've done a funeral home and an apartment, I've done a Romanian apartment building, and now I'm doing a starter home. These are all quite moderate builds. I kind of want to do something a little bit on the higher end and the higher what's it called? The higher, the high spectrum, that is, the high end of that spectrum within the game. Just because one of the issues I really did struggle with when it came to making this build was I love kitchens. If you guys will watch me for a long time, you know that I believe the kitchen is the heart of the home. I believe that it is the most integral part of the home, mainly because I absolutely adore cooking and baking. So I just spend a majority of the time in the kitchen. I believe that, there are two main aspects of a house. Okay, to be fair, now I'm thinking about it, there are like every single aspect of a house is a good aspect. But if I was to say the rankings, technically, based off of how I behave in real life, I'll say the bedroom is the most important part, just because I spend most of my time in the bedroom. But I would say that the kitchen is a strong contender in that. But within The Sims, to do the dream bedroom is really difficult, just because of how functional the bedroom can actually be. A lot of the times, the way I would love to place the bed, it would not be functional for a sim. Like, I love the prospect of a bedroom where you crawl up on it, so you go from the bottom and you crawl up to the headboard. But that's not a thing you can do in The Sims, and I just think in my head that is like the dream bedroom, because I imagine a dream bedroom is like, well, then it's basically like an apartment. Like, it's gonna have a sofa, it's gonna have a mini kitchenette and stuff like that. If you've watched my London townhouse build, where I basically kind of made my dream, one of the many dream houses I have, I put a kitchenette just outside the bedroom, and then within the confines of the bedroom itself, it was separated where there was like a library-like area, and then there was the actual bedroom area with like the computer and everything. So I feel like a bedroom will be almost like an apartment, but smaller. So that's how I imagine a dream bedroom. But I imagine that like the actual bed area is just the bed. There's nothing else going on. There's no side tables, nothing. It's just the bed. But again, that's not something that's really possible in The Sims. So I would say that the main aspect of a house in my head is the kitchen. And within The Sims, if you watch my stuff, you know that I always do the kitchen first. So this time around, when I was doing the kitchen, you're going to see me in a second after I finish in the debug area. You're going to see that I kind of like play around a little bit with the new counters we got, because they are now my favorite counters. I'll say they're my favorite counters, and then it's my home chef kitchen are my second favorite counters. So, and then it goes vampire counters. But I'll say Oh wait, but I also do love Dream Home Decorator candles. And I do want to download one day Jungle Adventures because I heard those candles are really good. So yeah. But anyway, I really love the ones from Life and Death. Life and Death are my favorite counters that we've ever got in The Sims. So I was trying to mess around with them because I really wanted to include them, because one thing I haven't said in the last two videos that I absolutely adore with the Life and Death pack, specifically in the kitchen area, is that with the upper cabinet, we now have, do you know how you've got the different options for the upper cabinets? Now we have the option once again to have a full length cupboard. And if you knew how much I have missed that, because in the past few expansion packs, game packs that we've had going on, a lot of the full length upper cabinets have been kind of like curved in at the end, so they don't actually go from floor to ceiling, they go to floor to counter. And I think it's just to create a nook so you can have like, either like a place to put your microwave or something like that. And it's cute, it's fine, it's amazing. But you can also recreate that with the different options that we have in the counter selection, the upper cabinet selection area. So you can have like a full upper cabinet where you can have the half one and then add the quarter one and then have that to place the microwave. That's why I'm saying I need to do a high-end house utilizing this pack, so you guys can truly see what I mean when I say that this is how I imagine the full capabilities of the counters we've been given in this pack could be. Like, I imagine that the full-length upper cabinet mixed with that beautiful refrigerator that we got. And just the sleek nature of it, I feel like it can make like the best kitchen ever. So it's like, I need to get inspired. I need to find some ideas so I can actually utilize that in the way that I want to. But yeah, so my favorite thing within like houses in general is the kitchen. I think the kitchen is so beautiful. And then I also really love a good bathroom, because I feel like bathrooms are the things that scare me the most, not in The Sims, but in real life. Like, I hate not feeling comfortable in the bathroom. It's oh my gosh, I really hope one day if I ever tell my family and friends about this channel, they don't watch this video. But the bathroom is the most vulnerable place, I feel like, for anyone really, because not only is it a place that you get naked, but it's a place where a lot of things happen in there. And I feel like it needs to be a very comfortable environment for you to really, like, you know, let loose. And so I really do value in real life a really good bathroom, like a place that you can feel really comfortable in. So I feel like that is like, I feel like I did recreate that in the starter home. I made a red bathroom, and I've always had this like interest within Y2K, early 2000s, but the grunge pop kind of version of it. So for example, Bratz Rock Angels is the first thing I think of when I think of the early 2000s and kind of grunge rocker. And I imagine a red bathroom with black toilets and black baths and black sinks and stuff like that. And I absolutely love how that bathroom came out. It's very simple. It's very simple because did not have the funds to make it anything too crazy, but I love the way it came out. And I feel like the way you would have like amplified it is that if I was utilizing the vampire pack, because this entire build is just base game in Life and Death. If I was using the vampire pack, I feel like that bathroom would be an amplified times 10, because everything kind of gives like gothic romance within this build, kind of like a little bit. It's like gothic romance mixed with contemporary goth. Like, I feel like that's what a lot of my builds have been lately within Ravenwood, which is like gothic and romance and contemporary and all of that kind of thing. But yeah, it's a cute little starter home, as you guys can see. Also, you can see at the front of the house, I'm not off it now, but I did use a debug gate, and it does pop off a little bit at the end, but ignore that. Pretend it doesn't exist. Maybe put a little bit of a bush there. I would have used Tool to hide a bush there to hide that, but at the moment, I still don't know if Tool is updated, so I'll just work with what I can whilst I patiently wait for that. But yeah, besides that, I really like it came out, and as you can tell, I'm really loving those gates that we got. Those are really, really nice gates. And I'm also loving the wallpaper, the brick wallpaper, like the one that's not like all stony, but like it's just blatant brick. Like, I'm obsessing over that. And the windows are so nice. And I need to start to use some of the like wear and tear versions, because as I am playing more and more with the build and buy objects in this pack, I'm just seeing there are so many there's so much capability within the wear and tear options to make somewhere look truly desolate. So that's something that I'm interested in doing in the future as well. I think one of the most costly things, I know I'm jumping from topic to topic, I'm so sorry, but I feel like the most costly thing about this entire build was probably the fountain. But so if there's anything you want to get rid of to get extra funds, I think that's the first thing you can get rid of. But beyond that, I really enjoyed making the starter house. It's really cute and it has the capabilities of being expanded. So since you can change the office into another bedroom if you want to, and then wall off the higher level for the bed. But beyond that, I really love it, and I hope you guys like it as well. Maybe I'll make another one in a more a Romanian version rather than this Gothic version, if that's something you guys are interested in. But also don't forget to watch my last 2 videos, because they're all been Ravenwood inspired as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but if you don't want to, that's also okay. I appreciate you staying this long and listening to all of my ramblings. Also, don't forget to leave another comment down below. I read all of your comments, the more the merrier, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, I know I'm being really bad at replying to comments, but I will catch up. Goodbye.